So I'm on the phone today with Tom Oswald from ClickASnap, and ClickASnap will revolutionize the way that the industry shares photos. It's a new site that promises to pay its users when somebody views their content. So I want to welcome to the show tech entrepreneur Tom Oswald. How's it going today, man?
All good, thank you very much.
So I actually set up an account yesterday since I'm a professional photographer with you guys.
Yep.
So tell me about what ClickASnap is and how it would benefit a photographer like myself, a business owner, an artist, or just your average user.
So what ClickASnap does nowadays, it's based on a similar model to what YouTube and Spotify have done with the music and video industries. It pays you in micropayments every time your photos are looked at. It's very difficult to make money as a photographer. You've got to sell photos or have stock licensing photos going on. And of course, there is millions of photos for every potential purchaser.
Exactly.
So whilst you can sell photos, obviously, it's very difficult to do so unless you've got a big audience and you're relatively well known. So what ClickASnap does is it actually allows you to make an income. And it's not huge at the moment, but it's an income that you don't get from anywhere else. The platform itself isn't just about making money from the micropayments, though. We obviously have the marketplace, so you can sell your photos as physical products, digital downloads. We're bringing in stock licensing licensing systems, and we're actually bringing in a unique stock licensing system, which means that you get money forever as opposed to just a one-off payment.
Oh, nice. Okay.
We are this week actually launching the new marketplace and injecting RSS feeds into the feed. So, like you may have noticed that ClickASnap has a feed similar to Facebook does.
Mm-hmm.
We want you to be able to just not just find out about photos in that, but we're going to allow you to subscribe to various accounts that give you latest competitions from all over the world, latest Canon news, latest Nikon news, all that sort of stuff in your feed.
Yeah, I was actually checking out some of those other subscribers, and the talent that you have that you've already brought to ClickASnap is pretty damn good.
Yeah, we've got 12,000 users, 12,000 signed up content creators, and we have about 100,000 users a month viewing the platform.
And what I read is it's actually free to sign up, and it's free to actually have a basic account.
Yeah.
So what are the different levels of accounts, and how does that work for like somebody like me?
Well, free account, you can upload 7 photos a day. The reason we have a limit on it is actually because when we first started, we didn't have a limit, but someone comes along and decides to upload a load of rubbish, and you dilutes the quality of the platform.
True.
The 7 photos a day we upload actually you're allowed to upload as far exceeds any other photo hosting platform as well. I believe 500 pics is 7 a week, and ViewBug is about 5 a week or something like that.
Wow.
The seller account, we have an ad-free account, which is £1 a month, obviously, if you don't want to see ads. We have a seller account, which is £3 a month, which allows you to sell your photos so you can put your stuff into the marketplace. The Pro account at the moment, obviously, is ad-free. It has a marketplace, has faster load times because it doesn't show adverts. We're bringing in a lot of features for that account. So we're bringing in an automated marketing system. So you just plug in your social media, tell how many hour time, basically like Hootsuite built into the platform, for example.
Nice.
We're bringing in auto tagging, so you just upload your images, and we're going to use image recognition technology to auto tag all of your images for it, so you don't have to do that anymore. We are bringing in automatic marketing system, auto tagging, private galleries, so that if you want to upload stuff that isn't advertiser friendly or you want to paywall it, you'll be able to put it into private galleries. So if you take nudes or you're doing a specific concert or something, for example, and you only want certain people to reach that photo, then they'll be behind a wall which you have access to, either making a password or paywalled.
Okay.
Those are the big things that are going to be coming in within the next couple of weeks.
Cool. And how long has ClickASnap been around so far?
18 months.
18 months. How did you even come up with the concept to make this work?
Well, originally we set up a video platform about 4 years ago. We were going to compete with you. We were going to do YouTube Red, which was obviously when I don't know if you recall, but there was a huge outcry from the music world, and I actually had a record label back then.
Okay.
And there was a huge outcry from the music world because YouTube Red was basically said you have to sign up to these terms and conditions, which meant that actually you had to sell your music first through YouTube. You couldn't do it through downloads or iTunes or any of that. And basically the whole thing was you will never sell music again. And I decided at that time if there was ever a time to compete with a big company, that was it. So we set up this video platform. We got that to about 500,000 users over a period of about 18 months, and then they cancelled YouTube Red, during which time I'd been theorising that if we could do this with video, then we could sure as hell do it with photo, and no one had ever done it with photo before. What we're doing with photos is completely unique. So we cloned the platform, and ClickASnap was born, and ClickASnap took off so massively we dropped the video platform and just fully concentrate on the photo platform.
Smart. And obviously, there's different capabilities of earning income. How many success stories have you heard so far on, some of these photographers really making it good?
We don't talk to the individual photographers so much, but we paid out $11,000 in the last year, which is not a huge amount of money. But bear in mind that we pay out more than YouTube does, and there's many YouTube millionaires. So what it is actually you've got to stick with the platform and wait for it to grow, and people's earnings will increase as the platform grows. So when we first launched ClickASnap, you put a photo up, you probably had 1 or 2 views. Now you'll get a couple of hundred. Give it 6 months to a year, you could be getting millions. And then that's what that income will come from.
What kind of, name some of the big names that actually have joined. Anybody who has joined on with ClickASnap?
The biggest name so far is Mike Brown, who actually endorsed it on his YouTube
channel.
Yeah,
I saw that on his YouTube channel yesterday. I was checking that
out. So he's the biggest one that we know of. We've got a lot of very, very high-end photographers on the platform, but they don't need to introduce themselves to us to say they're there. So I couldn't tell you who else is on the platform. There is a lot of people there.
Gotcha. And the photos on there are basically everything. You have all different types of content, from probably obviously music and scenic and events and stuff like that, correct?
Yes, the only things that aren't allowed are nudity, porn, and violence.
There you go, which is a smart way to do it. And
yep.
And then you have, like you said, the clientele could actually purchase the pictures as well.
Yes, and as physical prints. We're teamed up with a company called OVI, which is one of the best print houses in the world. So you can sell your photos as canvases, prints, mugs. There's thousands of options that you can sell your content for.
So to me, being a photographer, and like you said, with the social media platforms that are basically stealing your content, ClickASnap actually sounds like to me, will revolutionize the way that everything will hopefully make money doing this more than what we already are.
Very much so. And of course, actually, as the platform grows and we add stock licensing and more people join, is that there'll be more and more people buying off it, and actually your revenue won't just be the pay-per-view. You'll be selling photos. You'll also be able to stock license your photos out to other websites. We will be bringing in so many monetization options. We're not going to be a standard, like a photo hosting site like Flickr or Viewbug or 500px.
Okay.
We are going to be the place to put your photos. So we have such a huge pipeline of things coming in.
And you guys are based in the UK, correct?
Yes, we're UK based.
And obviously, me being in Chicago, Illinois, this will probably start getting around even better. So that's even better for you guys. So that's the whole point of this conversation is promote ClickASnap the best we can, and like I said, get those photographers that have quality work. You don't want just garbage pictures of kids and stuff like that. You actually want quality. You want talent that comes in and uploads their best of their best.
That's exactly what we want, and we're also, in return, we're allowing you to. We want the traffic. We want the platform to be a big traffic driver as well. So the feed, unlike Facebook, doesn't restrict. So if you have 1,000 subscribers, 1,000 people will see your image. Which, bearing in mind, with Facebook's current algorithms, that's 100,000 likes is the equivalent of that sort of reach.
That's amazing.
We're going to allow driving, traffic link driving. It's actually coming out this week, hopefully, or maybe next week. But we're allowing the links to be put into the photo descriptions. So if you do a podcast like this, for example, put a photo up, you'll be able to put a link underneath. All of your subscribers will be able to see it. And we actually want it to be more. We don't want it to just be that photo platform. We would like people to start congregating it, to use it as a more of a social platform as well, with photography on the side. It's another earning system.
Yeah, I was gonna say, are you looking to do more of a social media type thing with this, and not just a hosting site?
Oh, we want to attack Facebook's business model.
Nice.
In the long run.
Well, the way Facebook has been going lately, we need something new and fresh, and especially for, artists like myself, we need something that can help us even better than what's out there now. So
well, that's our aim. I mean, I've been involved in the music industry. I've been involved in lots of other companies. I'm tired myself of having Facebook absolutely. I mean, they move the goalposts all the time. We paid Facebook advertising for about 15,000 likes, and then the next day they decided to restrict them down to 2.5%. We had to pay them again. We don't want to be that. We want to be that site where actually we are valuable. We drive the traffic. It's all high quality stuff. There's none of the crap associated with that site. And of course, if you're actually good at creating content, photos, example, you'll be monetizing that. At some point in the future, we'll bring in video, and then of course, high quality videos will be on the platform. Think of it as, I suppose, would be Facebook, but a high end Facebook.
High-end Facebook where you could actually make money doing it. So,
yes, exactly.
So that's awesome. Is there any last words you'd like to say about ClickASnap, or where all we can find you?
Well, join us at ClickASnap.com. It's completely free to use. You don't have to sign up to the seller or marketplace places. And to be honest with you, you're going to upload your photos somewhere. You may as well upload it there. Even if you upload it elsewhere, upload your photos to us, because every time you upload photos, it helps us that little bit much further, makes us that much bigger. Exactly. And at some point during your photography career, you may come and join us full time.
Awesome. Well, Tom Oswald, thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate this. And hopefully, we can all make some money doing this. And I appreciate you bringing this to what we need here in the industry. So I much appreciated for that.
Thank you for taking the time to talk to me.
No problem, Tom. Have a great day.
You too. Bye.
Bye.